And then they bought us a suya, we got home, drank it with some solid Gary and milk and sugar. One of the best meals I had growing up, I wouldn't lie. So yeah, that's my meal.
Yeah, that was a fun day. Okay. My favorite memory of my dad is also, there's so many, but just thinking about one is when I was also younger. So usually on Saturday, I was probably like around 7, 8. And usually when you hear music playing, so sometimes it's like Usher and a bit of gospel, you know that dad is cleaning. I don't know if you people know anyone who knows my dad knows that this man cannot stand dirt. He's always cleaning. So I was just like, I feel like dancing. My dad is cleaning, so I went into the living room. I was like, Dad, can you dance with me? Dad was like, I'm cleaning. I was like, no, Dad, I really want you to dance with me. And I was like, let's do a dance battle. Whoever dances better and whoever wins. I can't remember what it was that we did, but yeah. So anyway, I did my own dancing, and I was thinking that my dad would do like his normal 1-2 step that he does. This man, my dad is a stepper. He started break dancing. I just stood to the side in awe, and I was like, wait, what? He started break dancing. He did some little backflip thing. I was like, what? But that was the first and only time I've ever seen him do that. I don't know if he still can, but I'm willing to put him to the test in my wedding next year. Who the best stepper is. And I know we're talking about favorite memories. Just another thing I wanted to say about my dad is, growing up, I've always, obviously, it's every girl's dream to, have a husband, get married, have children. And I've always said, I'm not settling for just anyone. Whoever I'm going to marry needs to have the same qualities as my father. My dad is the best dad, and he's an amazing husband. I see the way he treats my mom, the way he is with us, and I'm not having anything less. So I want to thank him for putting my standards really high and making sure that I don't settle. God bless you, Dad. Love you.
Okay, so they've said good things already. So my one is a lot more relaxed. There's no dancing, there's no... So when I was in university, I was going through a tough time, and I was depressed. I just wanted to come back home. And usually what happens to everyone is like, okay, get the train, go home. My university was like 2.5 hours away from London, and I was not expecting anyone to come to get me. I thought I was going to have to tough it out, and then just, and that's how every other person in uni just does it, just tough it out. My dad came all the way from London. He had work, he was a pastor already, he had all his commitments he had to do for everyone. And he drove all the way down, came to get me, and we talked for like 2 hours, just on the way from Birmingham all the way back to London. And this it meant a lot to me because all my worries, just sat there, just listened to me, gave me good advice, gave me good, it's just a memory that I will never forget, because in times like that, if it was my mom who went to, mom is like, my son, the prayers, you can't do this, you can't do that, but that was very chilled, it was very down to earth. It was like, let's get your mind off it. We went to KFC, I was like, yeah, where's all this place? It made me feel special, and by the time I got home, I forgot about everything I was worried. So I didn't go back to
Love you, Dad. So my memory is a lot, because I wasn't even born when they were saying somebody. So I'm not sure if everyone knows, but when I first came to this country, it was just me and my dad for a few years, and my siblings were back in Nigeria with my mom. And for a little while, it was just me and Dad for a while. And then, so when it was just us two, yeah, Mom, you're away. But yeah, so it was just me and Dad, and I know I appreciate he's a working man in a new country. It must have been very hard raising a young boy without a mom. And I will say he did a very good job, because there was not one time that I felt alone. There was not one time he didn't give me anything I needed. He was always there for me, and it must have been very hard, in a new country, trying to find your bearings. So yeah, I do appreciate him a lot for that. But I will say a lot of my diet then consisted of a lot of eba. Because that's what my dad used to do me all the time. But I will say, everyone knows me, you know, like my favourite swallow to this day is still Ebba. So thank you, Dad, for that. And yeah. But yeah, no, Dad, I love you and I appreciate you so much. I am very much a daddy's girl, and yeah, I feel like I did turn out great. So I know behind every amazing child is an even amazing father. So yeah, and mother as well.
And we're just gonna end it with like nice few words about Dad. Really, the power of our dad in our life is totally unmatched. His smile is so infectious that it lights up all our days when he actually smiles. To the world, you're dad, but to us and our family, you're our world. And we wouldn't do anything without you. Behind every great child, like my sister said, you're a truly amazing dad. And we love you, Dad. Always and forever.
Oh, so sweet.